Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Sun City in Arizona. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling tune-up Tuesday. Yes, it has been a rockin' day. Not much time. Well, there was this afternoon a lot of time to listen to tunes and let the creativity flow. And yeah, it's just been a rocking day. So how was your tune-up Tuesday? What tweaks and changes did you make this week to businesses, to your business, to your processes, to your thoughts, to ideas, to dreams, to goals, to steps you're taking to get there? Just what changes did you make today? What little tune-ups did you do? Did you do a major overhaul or just little slight adjustments? Like to the timing belt. I learned to do that once. And I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Hang on. Little trick I was taught is if you think you're going to sneeze and you're not sure, take your tongue and press it up against the roof of your mouth and wait a few seconds and it should go away. So there's another little tips and tricks. See, you never know what you're going to learn when you come on here. Let's see. So Tune Up Tuesday is all about making those little fine little tune-ups and everything else, or tightening up the timing belt and getting the timing right and everything else. And those that don't know what I'm talking about, it's something to do with a car and an engine. I don't know so much about today, but back when I was a teenager, which wasn't that long ago, I was down in the garage with my dad, and he taught me how to do a tiny little strobe light thingamabob, and learned all of that little. He was there to teach me how to do an oil change, and I ended up learning how to do the timing belt as well, with the little key things and the spark plugs and the little strobe light thing, and yeah. Woman of hidden talents, I tell you. Anyway, but today for me it was one of the things I was doing with the tune-ups for today was that I was having refresher classes on a CRM that I use for one of my clients. It's their main system that they use, and I administer it for them. But there's some things that I don't get to do very often, and I'm sort of like, yeah, I'm not so sure about that one. But the good thing is I can get on the phone with the company, and I can get on the online with them and share my screen, and they can walk me through the stuff that needs to be done. Like there was a couple of things that I had absolutely no clue how to do. So I got to learn that, and then got refresher classes on other things, got shown a couple of shortcuts, which I was like, yes, 5 hours just went down to 2. Learned some other things as well. So it was I thought I only had 40 minutes, but I was able to move my schedule around while I was on the call with him, and I got just over an hour of training, and then I had like 8 minutes left to get lunch, walk the dog, and get online for the chat. So I did not leave myself a lot of time, but I will be setting up another time with him to continue. But I've got to process and use what he has already given me, and I've already been putting it into practice, so that is good. So when I finished on the chat, I then got back into the CRM system and did a little more play in there. We just got back from a walk, and I went to get online, and I had no internet connection. I was like, what the heck? And I looked at my MiFi. It's completely dead. It was dead as a dodo. The other one would beep at me when it was getting low on battery. This one does nothing. The little lights just go out. They flash red, because I just learned that one yesterday. But I came home, it was completely dead. And I'm like, so I had to wait a couple of minutes. So when you plug it in from being completely dead, you just wait a couple of minutes, and then you press the start button to get it back online again. And yeah, so it's busy charging right now. So tweaks and changes, relearning stuff, getting refresher classes, learning new things. Those are all parts of the tune-up process of helping you move forward and everything else. I also got a better understanding on some of the functions that I use frequently. Learned how to use them more efficiently. So I was very excited to learn that as well. And there's still some stuff we have to learn, so we're going to be setting up another call to get that done. And then you'll notice scrolling across the bottom of the screen here, we got another Networking Riches live coming up on June 4th and 5th. I think that's a Saturday, Sunday. I put it in there and I suddenly realized, is that the Saturday, Sunday one? Yes, 4th and 5th. Yes, I was correct. Yes. And it's going to be all online. There's going to be breakout sessions, so breakout rooms. There's going to be a lot of excitement and all of that. There'll be breakthrough zones, which I absolutely love. And last time we had an incredible breakthrough session. I got writer's cramp on that one. Even though I knew even though I knew we'd probably have access to the recordings afterwards, I still got writer's cramp on that one. I don't think my wrist is fully recovered. But this one is coming up June 4th and 5th. You can register at haftonetwork.com. And if you register at haftonetwork.com, you get to come free as my guest. So if you would like to do that, go to haftonetwork.com. It's scrolling across the bottom there, HAVE, the number 2 network.com. And you get to come and join in all the fun for 2 days. We get to do breakthrough zones, which my favorite part. It's those moments. It's when the penny drops, the light bulb goes on. It's that moment where people are like, they suddenly wake up, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. But like I said, last time we had probably, and I've been attending these since 2014 when the very first one was done. The very first one was May of 2014. So they've been going for 8 years. They started off at twice a year, and now we do them more often. This will be our second one this year, and he's probably got another 2 or 3 scheduled for later in the year. But the cool part is that every time we have these breakthrough zones, we get really, really good ones. And out of all of the breakthrough zones that we have been to, that we have done, that I have been to, because there was one, I think I've missed 2 networking riches. There was one where Brad was in hospital in August of 2017. I missed being present at that one, but I was online, on and off, because I had to jump off when the doctors and the nurses came in or whatever. So I wasn't as present as I normally am. And then the other one, I was traveling. I was in New Zealand. Or was I on a cruise ship? Maybe there was 2. But there's only been like 2, maybe 3 that I have missed during the last 8 years. And the breakthrough zone we had back in January was off the charts. It was the best breakthrough zone we have ever had in the last 8 years of doing these networking riches. There was so much content in that breakthrough zone, not just for the person who's who was on the breakthrough zone chair, and we were working on this one issue that she had in her business, but everything that they were saying applied to so many other businesses that were present as well as those that weren't present. There was just so much. It was pouring down golden nuggets during that breakthrough zone. It was wow. It was wow. But yeah, it's like I said, it was one of the best I have ever seen in any networking riches ever. So I'm excited to see what comes up in the breakthrough zones we've got that will occur during the next networking riches. So if you're in business for yourself, if you want to learn how to make a networking event profitable for you, come join us. And it's not going to be profitable in the way that you think. Yeah. Because we network very differently. We teach you to network very differently at Networking Riches. We give you new strategies that you may not have thought of. We give you things you may not have thought of. They teach you how to find the right people in the room to talk to. Because it's not just go there and meet as many people as you can and gather as many business cards as you can and throw your business cards around. No. It is a very strategic way of networking. You have a strategy. You work out things before you go to the networking. There's things you do before you go to the networking event in order to prepare for it. There are things you do at the networking event, and then there's things you do after the networking event to help you make it the most profitable networking event you've been to. And you will leave there with stuff already in place. There's hands-on sessions. We're going to be doing breakout rooms. It's going to be wild. Just from experience. And I will definitely be there. It's already marked in my calendar. It's blocked out. There is nothing happening that day. It's like I have the whole day, both Saturday and Sunday, blocked out because I know that come Saturday when we finish, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to process. And even though I have been to Networking Riches time and time and time again, I always learning new stuff, always. I have not been to a Networking Riches ever where I have not learned at least half a dozen new things. And sometimes it's I've heard it over and over and over again. It's just never clicked. And sometimes in that particular moment, it clicks. It makes sense. It's like, oh, that's what he's been talking about all these years. And yes, that has happened, and that does happen. Casey is just a phenomenal facilitator, and an incredible speaker, an incredible trainer, and very, very quick mind. And the cool part is that when you're in the breakthrough zone, you've got these coaches that are solely focused on you and your business. And they're very good at what they do because they're very quick thinking, able to verbalize what it is, because they may not know much about your business. I mean, one of them talks to you a bit to decide who's going to go into the order that they're going to go into the breakthrough zones. And we try to get a good mix of different businesses in there as well. So it's not all one type of business. It's a good mix. But yeah, you got to come and just experience it. It's awesome. So go to havetonetwork.com and sign up. And if you go to that link, you'll get to come as my guest. So I'm looking forward to seeing you there. What else have we got for them today, Zev? Zev's already had her treats. While I was waiting for the Wi-Fi to power up, I got up and got her treats since it was right on 8 o'clock. And she's so funny. But yes, I got her treats, so she's already had those, and it looks like she's also had her dinner as well because her bowl's now empty. I suppose she isn't hungry, but I don't see where'd you go, Zef? Oh, looks like she's gone back to bed because she's in the bedroom because her bed up there is empty, the crate's empty, so unless she's, oh no, there you are, you were on the couch. It's a different one for you. You want to come out and say hi? She's like, you don't have any treats, Mom. I'm not coming up. You got that camera thing on. Have you ever seen a dog that's camera shy? I tell you. I have to sneak up on her to get pictures when she's sleeping and things. She's hilarious. And trying to get a picture of her with her eyes open looking at the camera, yeah, that's a very patient waiting game, that one. You want to come up and say hi? Come on. Oh, got to read some of this this evening, and it's getting really good. That's all I can say. It's just that it is a page turner. It is a page turner. Yes, I just want to go sit and read. So that's probably what I'm going to do after this. Well, I'm going to go get dinner first because we came back from the walk. Found out the Wi-Fi was down, so I plugged that in. Got Zeffie her treats, and now it's dinner time. So I'm off to grab dinner. I have no clue what I'm going to get for dinner. It'll be something that doesn't require cooking because it's too freaking hot to cook. It is 75 degrees inside here, and that is with 2 ACs running. One of them right there, although I've got the vents that open on this side. I got them closed. It directs it more into the bedroom because that one faces towards the rear for the bedroom. So I want that to get nice and cold. And yeah, we're either going to read or we're going to go watch The Lincoln Lawyer, which is turning out to be pretty good. Lots of twists and turns in that one. Anyway, I'm out of here. Let us know what tune-ups you got to do today, what changes you got to make. Somebody's found her squeaky toys and wants to play. She doesn't care that. Oh, she found her squeaky ball. Do you know where this squeaky ball has been? Do you know where this ball has been sitting for the last 3 weeks? It has been sitting on the floor on my side of the bed, tucked up into the corner, around the area that she usually likes to throw up in. Come here. Come on, come get it. Come on, Zip. Good girl. Good girl. You want to sit? You want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi? Hi, you want to say hi to her? You want to say hello? No? You just want your toy, huh? Yeah. So I'm going to go play with, we're going to have some playtime. So I might get to eat. I may not. It's just trying to grab it. What's this? What's this? Zippy, what's this? There you go. So yeah, she's going to want to play while I'm trying to get, although as soon as she sees me pull the food out, she's going to be sitting there. Is that anything for me? She thinks she gets stuff all the time, but she doesn't. She likes to think that she does. Anyway, I've waffled on long enough. So go out and have a super fantastic, sparkling evening. It is Winning Wednesday tomorrow. So don't forget to celebrate your wins as they occur. And we will catch you guys tomorrow for Winning Wednesday. Hey, Conera. Really